India's high-profile gang rape case has gotten a new twist, with one of the defendants changing his testimony. Welcome to Asia Today. This is Yun-Hee Kim. Joining me via Skype is New Delhi reporter Preetika Rana. Preetika, this is a very high-profile case that you've been following very closely. Now, one of the defendants is now changing his testimony and saying he was actually on the scene. Why is he changing his testimony now, and what does he have to say?
Yes, absolutely. It was a shocker, even for us in India who've been closely following the trial. In India's highly watched gang rape case, one of the defendants came out in recent weeks and said he was driving the bus on which the woman was sexually assaulted and later thrown out off on the road bleeding and naked. It's not clear why he changed his testimony in the closing stages of the trial, but other defense lawyers whose clients, he's implicated and identified as the other passengers aboard the bus say that he's been perhaps promised a lighter sentence from the prosecution, but his defense lawyer has denied this, and the prosecution has not commented so far on these claims by the other defense lawyers.
Right, and this is a pretty dramatic statement from this defendant. So what do the other defendants have to say about his new testimony?
The other defendants, as they have maintained earlier, deny being in the bus at all. In fact, one of the suspects says he wasn't in New Delhi at all at the time of the attack, and he was on board a train to the eastern state of Bihar, where his native village is. The other two suspects in the trial say they were at a musical party together on the night of the attack.
Right, and now we have to bring our readers up to speed. This 23-year-old woman died as a result of this incident. So this story has really transfixed India and the world, and it led to a lot of street protests in New Delhi. They've been demanding a lot of changes. Has there been any change after this case?
There has been. In fact, after the 23-year-old woman was raped and dumped along with her male companion on the side of a New Delhi highway, tens of thousands of Indians took to streets protesting and demanding for the death penalty for these suspects. There were also demands of better policing and harsher punishments for rape, as a result of which India's parliament in March passed a new law which raised the maximum sentence for rapes from life imprisonment to the death penalty. New Delhi has also set up special courts only to try cases of sexual assaults after this case broke out and led to nationwide protests. So this case as well is being tried in one such special court.
And Preetika, where do we go from here? When are we expecting a verdict on this case?
We are expecting a verdict next month, but with the dramatic twist in the changing statements of one of the defendants who earlier claimed not to be on the bus at all. It's really now left a question mark on where the defense goes from here, because all along the trial was resting along the defense, which said that none of the suspects were on the bus. So a verdict is definitely expected next month. A judge has heard 82 prosecution witnesses, and now the defendants are presenting witnesses from their end. So we're hoping it closes sometime mid-August or end of August, and we have a sentence out by end of next month.
Certainly a very interesting twist to this story. For more on Preetika's exclusive story, you can go to WSJ.com. I'm Yun-Hee Kim for the Wall Street Journal Digital Network. Thanks for watching.